Hello everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another how to build video where I show you to build cool stuff inside of Minecraft. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build 50 different trapdoor decoration designs. Yes, 50 different trapdoor decorations. Now, last time I did any sort of 50 decoration builds was well over 2 years ago, so we have a lot to get through. Now, I split all of them up into 5 rows. Each row has 10 designs in them. It's all random, so no row is like, oh, this row's fans, this row's tables, things like that. No, guys, I had to build 50 different designs, so I had to go through a lot. So right here's row 1. If you see anything in row 1 that you like, the timestamp will be coming up right now underneath the name of it. I'm just going to go quickly through them, so if you see any that you want to just head to right away, the timestamp will be underneath the row. So here's row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. So there's all 5 rows. The timestamps should be underneath. All right, guys, so to get things started off on row 1, we're going to be looking at a floor fan. These are the fans that are normally on floors, that will go back and forth, just a stationary fan that moves back and forth. So to start things off, just break down a block, place in your end portal frame. Then right on top of your end portal frame, we're going to place in our armor stand. Next up, what we're going to do is go ahead and place a block next to that armor stand. Place a piston facing towards the armor stand and send power to it like that. Next up, break your piston and break your redstone block. Next, place your carpet in and then go ahead and place in your piston and then send power to that, pushing the carpet into place. Now what we're going to do is place in this iron trapdoor. If you notice, this iron trapdoor is closed, even though there isn't any power source next to it. Now this works on every single edition of Minecraft. I checked it on everything, Pocket Edition, PC. I'm building on console right now, so obviously it works on console, but a lot of people don't know that this thing even works, and I just think it's really awesome. So for this part, we're actually going to need a lever. So place a block up next to your armor stand, place in your iron trapdoor, place a block down here, and place a piston facing towards the iron trapdoor. Now, the reason why I'm getting one of these out of the way first is because we are going to be using this a lot in all these builds. This thing is amazing in what it does. Next up, we're going to place a lever off the side of the block next to the piston. And now all we have to do is just flip down that lever and boom, we have a closed iron trapdoor that will stay like that forever unless you update it with some more redstone. I could place blocks around it. It will not update it. But if you place a redstone torch near it or something like that, it will update it. Then off the back of the iron trapdoor, do not place it on the armor stand. Off the back of the iron trapdoor, go into sneak and or crouch mode, place your skeleton skull in, and there is your floor fan. Next up, we're going to be building a desk fan. Now, if you want to change out any of these as well to wooden trapdoors, you absolutely can, but I just think the iron trapdoors look the best for fans. So I'm not going to go over the resources anymore. You can see them right down here. We're just going to place down a block, place down our lever, and make sure the lever is facing towards the fan. Now, this is super easy. If you have, let's say, the fan facing this way, all we have to do is just place an iron trapdoor here, and then flip down the lever, and then the fan will be up. However, if we need it to go this way over here, we just have to do the same exact thing we did over here with this one. Just place in a block up next to it like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place our iron trapdoor, place a block down, place a piston facing towards it, and then place your lever, flip down your lever, and then you can go ahead and make your fan face the other way as well. And now I kind of just broke that whole thing. So there is the desk fan. Next up, we have a garbage pail, and when you open it up, there's actually some garbage inside of the garbage pail. So to do this one, all you have to do is just dig down 2 blocks, place in an end portal frame at the bottom or a enchantment table if you're doing it on survival. Then we're going to go ahead and place an armor stand right on top of it, place in a creeper head. Next up, take out your block of choice and place your block of choice right above your armor stand with a cauldron on top of that, and then a piston facing downwards on top of the cauldron like so. Send power to your piston, place another block right here, send power to it once again, break the block, and there we have garbage inside of a garbage can. Then just take out a wooden trapdoor, and there is our lid for our garbage can. Next up, we have some really cool shelving that would look good inside of a warehouse, inside of your garage, things like that. And if you actually remove the middle one right here, you can place boxes on, things like that. I just feel like it would look really, really good inside of a warehouse. So let's go ahead and put in our shelves first. That's what I like to do. So we're going to place in a block right here and then just place in 2 iron trapdoors. And if you want to, if you use, like I said, if you use the wooden trapdoors, then you don't have to do this whole method with the iron trapdoors, but it looks a lot better with the iron trapdoors. So we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna go 1 more above. You can make it as high as you want. I'm only gonna make mine go 3 high like I did over there. So I'm just gonna keep placing blocks up like this and making them go up and up and up for my shelving. There we go. And now what we have to do is these side ones right here, which is we're just gonna be using our piston once again to push the blocks over like we've been doing this entire time. So just place your block right here, place your iron trapdoor off the side of it, place your lever, place your piston facing inwards towards it, and then just send power to it and it'll push it into place. Next, I'm going to break this block right here. Now, what I like to do too is just leave it like this and then go right above it, place a block, place the piston, and then go ahead and break these two underneath. They're no longer needed there. Place in your iron trapdoors, place your lever, flip it down, boop, there's number 2. Then do it again, block, piston, break these two, grab that lever, place it here, place your iron trapdoor on top of it like that, and then just go ahead and flip it down, and there is one side of your shelving completely done. And then just do the same thing on this side. Place in your block, place in your piston. It's just the same thing over and over again. Lever, trapdoor, flip it down, boop, do it again, block, piston, iron trapdoor, lever, flip it down, boop, and last but not least, boom, boop, and iron trapdoor, lever, flip it down, and there is all of them. So let's go ahead and break these. Like I said, the only way these will ever get updated is if you send power to them. If any power gets sent to them, then they will open up. Now, like I said in the beginning as well, if you don't want to have it like this and you want to actually put boxes and things like that. So here I have some brown wool. So let's say we get rid of this middle one right here, and now we could place some boxes right on the center of them like that, and then maybe some boxes up here on this row as well, in case you may be building a warehouse or something like that inside your Minecraft world. Next up on the list, we have a very simple toilet. So all we have to do is start off by placing a staircase upside down. I like to use quartz because porcelain toilets are usually what you see. So we're going to place in an upside down staircase, and then a staircase in regularly right behind it with a block of quartz right on top of it, button off the side, and then trapdoor, and there is a very easy toilet. Next up, we have a very easy way to decorate a chest inside of Minecraft. So maybe you want to have a toy bin or something like that. So what you have to do is just place in your chest, take out paintings, place paintings off the sides of your chest. I usually like to get a too long one, like a 1x2 at the front of it, just so it looks nice. So I usually like in the creeper. I think the creeper one looks the best, but we're going to go really fast on this. And then I usually get one back here as well. It's normally going to be next to a wall, so you won't see those paintings. And then just place your trapdoors on top of it, and there's a very easy toy bin. Next up, we have a very simple wagon. You've probably seen this one 8 billion times on other channels. So we're just going to go ahead and place in a slab upside down, place the trapdoor, flip it up, place the trapdoor, flip it up, place in a hay bale, and then go ahead and place in one fence post and open it up. And there's a very simple wagon. Next up, we have a grandfather clock. I went ahead and used spruce wood. You could change it up to whatever color you want to of wood, but I'm going to be using spruce wood for basically the entire thing. So we're going to start off by placing in a spruce door at the backhand side. That's going to be the back of our clock. Then right off this door, we're going to go into sneak and or crouch mode, and we're going to go ahead and place in a item frame right off the back of it with a gold block inside of it, and then an iron bar right next to it like that. Then we're going to go ahead and take out our trapdoors and place a trapdoor off this side and open it up. Do it again right above it, place in a trapdoor, and then open up that trapdoor. Do the same thing on this side. So boom, open them up. There we go. And then on the inside, I like to take paintings and place paintings along the inside so you can't see through it from the sides, like so. Then we're going to go ahead and take out a jungle door, place in a jungle door backwards, open it up, and make sure to change the bottom to spruce wood or whatever color you're going to be using. Then right above it, on top of this iron bar, we're going to place in a block like this, place in another item frame, and then go ahead and place in your clock. Take out your trapdoors once again, and then fill around the sides with your trapdoor, making your grandfather clock. And there you guys have it, a very simple grandfather clock. Next is going to be a very simple hot tub and or jacuzzi for your world. So what we have to do is just take out trapdoors and make a square of trapdoors. So trapdoor here, here, come to this side, here, here, come to this side, here, here, and just make a square of trapdoors, and then go ahead and fill in the middle with water like that. And then if you want to too, you can take out item frames and go into sneak and or crouch mode and place item frames off the sides of your trapdoors like that. There we go. And then at the bottom, change it to whatever color you want to of wood. I'm going to be using spruce ones again, and there's a very simple hot tub and or jacuzzi. And then last but not least, for number 10, we're going to be doing some hang down shelving off your ceiling. Now you can also bring it, if you're using the end rods, you can bring it down twice so it doesn't have to be hitting the ceiling, but just make sure that if you are putting it right against your ceiling, there has to be a slab or staircase right above it so you can actually open up that chest. So let me go ahead and take out actually a different block right now. So I'm going to bring this one up a tiny bit higher this time just to show you it hanging down 2 times instead of 1. So what you have to do is just hang bars down off the top like that. Then make sure, like I said, there's slabs here so you can open up your chest. And then we're going to place in another one right here and hang down a bar right here as well. Take out our iron trapdoors and place iron trapdoors right below it, hanging over like this, making some easy hang down shelving, and then placing your chest right there up top. Now, if you want to, like I said, if you don't want it hitting the ceiling, you can go ahead and just bring it down twice with the end rods. Obviously, if you have a bigger ceiling, this would work better because this is way too close to the floor. But as you can see, if we just use 2 end rods instead of 1 and just bring over our shelving like that, we can go ahead and place in 2 chests now if we really wanted to. So let's go ahead and just place in our chest right here. Can I even? Yeah, I can. Boom and boom like that. And then it can hang down even further. And then if you really want to, you can place in 2 things of chests inside the middle. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started on row 2. So to start things off easy on row 2, we're going to go ahead and place just 1 block in, place a brewing stand, and then place a wooden trapdoor on top of this brewing stand. And that will make a nice little derpy looking desk lamp for your build. Or you can go ahead and use a trapdoor, an iron trapdoor as well, to make it look a little more modern maybe. But that is one derpy looking lamp. Next up, we have a very simple animal trap using our trapdoor. So if anything went in there, it would close the door on them. So like a bunny or a chicken or something that's at least 1 block high can get caught inside of the trap. So what you have to do is just place in 4 trapdoors going around it like this, all the way around it. Then right in the middle of them, place in a block, place another trapdoor right on top of it, and then another trapdoor off the side of it, upside down like that. Break this block, close up all your trapdoors, and then go ahead and place in a wooden pressure plate on the inside. So we're going to come right over here, take out a wooden pressure plate, place it on the inside, and anything that goes inside there will actually close the trap on. Next up, we have 2 right here. We have shutters on the sides of our windows. And then we also have this thing you've probably seen a billion times, and this is probably my first trapdoor thing ever, and that is just a potted plant area for your plants to grow inside of, like maybe in front of your window or just around your houses. You probably know that one already. But to make the shutters is very simple. If you use the wooden trapdoors, then it's way easier. But we're gonna go ahead and just make a frame for a window real quick. So boop boop, and let's go ahead and bring this over and let's make the frame for our window. And then we're gonna go ahead and place in our glass pane. So right here is my window. So if you want to use wooden trapdoors, you know it's so much easier. Just place them in like that. And there are some easy shutters for your house. But if you want to use those iron ones, all you have to do is that method that I've been using since the beginning over there. We're just gonna go ahead and place a block right here, place our iron trapdoor, place the lever, place the block to the side. I want you guys to remember this one, unless you didn't see row 1 and you skip to this row right ahead. But if you do this right here, this works on every edition of Minecraft. Just flip down the lever now, and it will stay open forever. It will stay open forever unless you update it with redstone. Then all you have to do is one more time, place the block here, place a piston here, place a lever off the side, place your iron trapdoor over here, and then just send power to it. And that's how you use iron trapdoors to make open shutters. And I'll just do it on this side too. I'll just do it really quickly. So like again, just place a block. Then we're gonna go ahead and place in our trapdoor. And then over here, we're gonna put this, getting a little close to this one though. We'll place this right here. And I'm actually gonna have to remove that right there. Place in your lever and then just send power to it. Boop, done. And then we'll do it one more time up here. Lever, piston, facing towards it. And then we're gonna place our iron trapdoor. And then go ahead and just send power to it like that. And there's 2 open shutters for your window. And then of course for, you know, if it's a house, it should have a roof. Let's go ahead and just throw some roof blocks right here above it as well. So there is our open shutters for our window. And then for our potted plant right there, you know, just place down some dirt, take out some wooden trapdoors and place it around the entire thing, closing them up, and then take out whatever cauliflowers you want and place it inside your window like so. Next up gets a little bit weird, and this is an old Western wagon. At least that's what I was just trying to go with when I built this thing right here. It's actually a very easy build to do. So all we need is some wooden trapdoors. Place one here, open it up. Place one here, open it up. And then we're going to take out some oak wood slabs, or you can use whatever colored wood you want. And we're going to go ahead and just place in oak wood slabs going right down here and make a 2x3 spacing of your oak wood slabs upside down. And then come on to this side and do the same thing. Open up 2 wooden trapdoors, and that will make the base of your wagon. Take out some quartz stairs and then go into sneak mode and or crouch mode and place in your quartz stairs here and just bring it right down the side. And do the same thing on this side as well. Place in more here. Take out some signs and place signs going right along the front parts of yours right here. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you want to see outside of it, you absolutely can. But I just wanted to make it so you couldn't really see inside of the wagon. You could still technically see outside of it from the inside, which is actually really weird looking. And then we're going to go ahead and place in some more signs on this side as well. Then right off the back side, we're going to go ahead and take out some more wooden trapdoors and place a wooden trapdoor off the side of this door. Place another one off the side of this door in crouch mode. Then go ahead and take out your signs once again and place a sign off the backhand side and wrap that all the way around the wagon to right up here. And do the same thing on this side. Place another one over here like that. Next up, take out your wooden trapdoors. We're going to place 2 wooden trapdoors right below here. 1, 2. Take out some stairs, oak stairs, because we're going to keep it the same as the base. And there is your old-timey looking wagon. Next up, we have a very simple modern looking potted tree. So all we have to do is just place down a piece of dirt, or you can actually pretty much just use any block you want for this, but you know, just keep it dirt because I mean trees are inside dirt. And then go ahead and put trapdoors right around the entire block, not like that, like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and place in a birch fence post or whatever color you actually want to use right there, and then place in 2 sets of leaves on top of that. I like to use the jungle leaves because they're more vibrant in colors, and it actually kind of looks like there's fruits growing on it sometimes. So there is a very modern looking potted tree. Next up, we just have handles for drawers and things like that. So if you want to put it in your kitchen or put it in your garage, or pretty much put anything anywhere that has handles and drawers on it, you can use your trapdoors as such. So let's say we were making a modern looking kitchen and we were using quartz. You can easily just put down 2 item frames right here, and then have handles facing one facing this way, and then turn this one all the way around facing inwards like that. And there's just 2 little simple doors you can use to open them up. And I mean, you can face them the other ways as well. So let's go up 2 more right here. So let's say I want to go like that, and then face them inwards like this, like upwards like that. Now actually that would look better. So this one facing this way, and then down here have these ones facing this way like that. And there we go, some awesome looking drawers. Next, we have some awesome looking bunk beds. So start off by placing down 2 blocks and placing your bed. Break the 2 blocks under your bed, place in another bed underneath it. Then go ahead and just take out your wooden and or iron trapdoors. If you want to use iron, like I said, you're gonna have to use that same method. So we're gonna go ahead and place in 2 iron trapdoors. 2 wooden ones. I like to use wood though anyway, because it matches the bed frame right here. So I just would say go with wood. So boop and boop, and there we have some simple bunk beds. Next, we have a microwave right here. So to get things started off, we're going to be doing the plate on the inside of the microwave. Now I actually showed how to build a working microwave, but this one is just for decoration purposes. So we're just going to dig down a block right here, place in an armor stand, and place in an iron helmet on top of your armor stand. That's going to be the plate that goes around or just stays positioned like so inside of the microwave. Then we're gonna go ahead and take out a quartz staircase and face it in backwards. So this is where my microwave is gonna be facing. So we're gonna face in a quartz staircase backwards, right above it, upside down like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and take out a piston and some sort of power source. So I'm gonna be using a redstone block and then a piston, and then place a piston right above it, facing downwards. So place a piston right above it, facing downwards, send power to your piston, pushing it into place. So now it looks like a plate. Now, if you don't want it to turn colors like that, just break open this block and place like a sea lantern or a piece of glowstone or even a torch just to give it light. Then just go ahead and place a glass block right above that like that. We can get rid of that piston, it's no longer needed. Then we're gonna place in another quartz block right next to it with an item frame like that. Place in 2 iron trapdoors right above it like so. And now if you want to build this right here where it kind of looks like buttons off the side of it, we're just going to be using a banner. So go ahead and just take out a black banner, and we're also going to need white dye, so just take out bone meal. Next up, go inside of a crafting table, go over to your banner. If you're doing this on PC, just follow along on the bottom left hand corner. You can see the recipe that you need to do it right there. See how it says right to the left hand corner, black banner. We're going to go ahead and select that. Next up, work your way over here to the black cross, and then go down until, then go up and just till you see the white one, and select that one. Then we're gonna go over to the borders, and then go over to the white border right here, select that one, and then just go ahead and create it, and that's going to be our buttons on our microwave. So let's flip that to the side. And then last but not least, put in your countertop around your microwave, and there is your modern looking microwave. And then of course, the back side has to be white as well. So I forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and place in 1 quartz block back here as well. And there is our microwave. And then last but not least on row 2 is going to be a very simple fire pit, or it can be a barrel fire or something like that, whatever you want to call it. Kind of looks just like a little fire pit to me. So what we're going to do is just dig down 2 blocks around 4 corners. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, placing redstone torches on every single one. And then just go ahead and place your block of choice back into place so you can no longer see it. Like that. There we go. Next up, place in your netherrack right in the middle, and then place iron trapdoors facing inwards towards that netherrack on every single side. And then go ahead and just set fire to it, and it should update all of your iron trapdoors. Then go ahead and just take out item frames. If you don't have to do this part, but I just like to do it and place item frames along the inside of the barrel. And there you have a very simple barrel fire. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started on row 3. So to start things off on row 3, we're going to be building this wheelchair right here. So to get things started off with the wheelchair, place in a wooden trapdoor and close it. Place in a wooden trapdoor and close it. Then right between them, place in an upside down quartz slab like that. And now we're just going to be doing that iron trapdoor trick to keep it open the entire time. So to do that is very simple. We've been doing it this entire time. We're just going to place a block up here, one away from the wheelchair, place in our iron trapdoor, place in our lever, place in our piston facing inwards towards the iron trapdoor. And now we're going to go ahead and just flip down this lever, pushing it into place. Then we're going to go ahead and break this, and it should stay like that forever unless you place a redstone torch or something like that to update it near it. Then take out your birch fence gates, or you can use whatever color you want. I just wanted to use something as white as possible because it just fits the wheelchair. And we're going to place in 2, 1, 2, break the bottom one, open it up, and there is your wheelchair. Next up, we have a very simple garden canopy. You'll normally see this in, well, gardens, like I just said. So to get things started off, take out wooden trapdoors and come right here and place in 3 wooden trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, and then open these 2 and do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, open these 2, and there's a very simple garden canopy. Next up, we have some very simple seating right here. So to get started off with this one, we're just going to break down 2 blocks, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and place in redstone torches along all those floors. Then place back in our blocks of choice. Then go ahead and take out your iron trapdoors and make sure they are facing inwards towards the seating block that you're going to be using. So one facing that way, one facing that way, one facing this way. And then go ahead and place in your seating block right in the middle, and it will close it all together. Then right between these 2 seats, we have this very easy to build umbrella. So just take out any color of choice you want for a fence, and then place in 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Place a wooden trapdoor on top of it. Then off the bottom fence post, we're going to place 1 along all of them. So 1 here on every single side of the top fence post. 1 here and 1 right here. And then we're going to take out string and place string right next to every one of these trapdoors in crouch mode. So 1 there. And on this corner as well, we're going to place 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to go ahead and take out the color we want our umbrella to be. I'm just going to do the same color there, kind of like a little red cross. So 1 here, here. And then right on top of the string, place in your other carpet, making this very easy to build umbrella. All right, guys, so just a little bit of a heads up before we start on these tutorials. Again, if you notice, I do sound a little bit different. My one microphone stopped working. I did get a new computer, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with it, but I have a backup mic, and that's why I sound a little bit different. But let's go ahead and start up on the rest of these tutorials. So the next build is going to be this modern grill. So we're gonna need 2 light gray hardened clays. Then we're gonna place down 2 item frames on it, place down an iron trapdoor and turn it to its side, place down an iron trapdoor over here and turn all the way around until you reach the other side with it as well. Next up, we're gonna place down 2 detector rails on top. That is going to be the burners. And then we're going to place these back trapdoors next, which we're going to be using the same thing we've been using this entire time. Place up a block right here next to this detector rail. Place down an iron trapdoor. Place down your lever. Place down a block down here. And then place in a piston facing inwards towards that trapdoor. And then just go ahead and flip it down. And then come back over here. Place down another one. And then flip it down once again. And then there you have the back area. We can go ahead and break all of this. It's no longer needed. Place down 2 more iron trapdoors off the sides of them. Take out some light gray carpet, go into crouch mode, and place down your gray carpet on top of both. And then place down 2 more iron trapdoors right on top, and there's a nice little modern grill. Next up is a very simple park bench, so come right here and place down a wooden trapdoor and face it upwards. Place a wooden trapdoor and face it upwards on this side as well. Place down 2 more upside down. Then we're going to go ahead and take out some brown carpet and place brown carpet on top of our trapdoors. Come to the backhand side, place down 2 more wooden trapdoors off the carpet, face them up, and there's a very easy park bench. Next up, we have a very simple barrel. All you have to do is just choose any color of wood that you want. I'm going to be using spruce. Place down a piece of spruce, place down a wooden trapdoor on top of it, and then go ahead and put item frames, or you could put signs as well, or put both of them around the sides of them to make your barrel. Next up, we have a pretty cool table and an awesome fan above it. So we're going to go ahead and take out our wooden trapdoors once again. I'm going to face them all upwards like that, and do the same thing on this side. Skip over a block and place your wooden trapdoors upwards, and then in between them, place in more trapdoors like so. Next up, take out some brown carpet, and then place brown carpet along all of your wooden trapdoors by going into sneak mode. So go into sneak and/or crouch mode, and place down brown carpet on top of all of your wooden trapdoors. There we go. So there's a very simple table. It kind of also looks like a pretty good snack table for outside too. Now we're going to go ahead and build this huge fan right here. So to get started up on this fan, right above the table, or you could just come 3 blocks off the ground, we're going to place a block in, and then place in a wither skeleton skull on top of that. Then on top of the wither skeleton skull, we're going to place down an armor stand. Then come a block up above your armor stand, so come all the way up, and come a block above it. Place in another armor stand facing the opposite way, and then break it and let it fall into place, so it makes this kind of like T shape with your armor stands. Next up, take out some quartz slabs, or you can use whatever color you really want to. And do not place it in upside down. Make sure you just place it in normal. And then go ahead and place another block above that. Place a piston facing downwards. This is going to be your ceiling block color, so make sure you use the color of your choice. I'm just using hardened stained clay as my ceiling color choice. And then just send power to it. Place another block, send power to it, and now everything should be in place for your fan. So go ahead and break the rest of these blocks. They're no longer needed, no longer needed. Next up, go ahead and take out some wooden trapdoors and or iron trapdoors and go ahead and place it around it. So if you want to make a small one, you can easily just go like that and make a nice little small one. Or you can go ahead and make the big one over there by placing even more trapdoors around the entire thing. But I'm just going to keep this one small for now. And then last but not least, on the third row, we're just going to have some simple shelving with wooden trapdoors and or iron trapdoors. Most people should already know how to do this, but we're just going to have a wall. Then we're going to take out wooden and or iron trapdoors and then just place it in upside down. So, you know, place it upside down here, place it in upside down here, place it in upside down here if you really want to. You can make them much longer if you want to, and then place whatever you want on top of it. So let's say I want a chest, a crafting bench, and an anvil on one. So, you know, I want a chest here, I want my crafting bench here, and I want my anvil on top of this one so I can go into sneak mode and place my anvil on top of that one. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started up on row 4. And to start off row 4, we're going to be building a simple MacBook laptop. So break down one block and place in 2 pieces of snow. 1, 2. Next up, drop an armor stand right on top of that snow, and then place a chain helmet on top of it. Next up, we're going to push a block down into that armor stand by placing a block right above it, and then placing a piston facing downwards into the block like this. Break that, and then place a piston facing downwards into it, and then go ahead and just send power to your piston, place another block, and send power to it. Then go ahead and break this block. Everything should be in place now. Break that. Next up, we're going to be placing down a weighted pressure plate heavy right on top of this like that, and then come to the backhand side and place in your iron trapdoor off the side of that pressure plate, and anything that goes next to it will update it because this is technically down. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out an item frame, go into sneak into crouch mode, and place it right off the front of it. And then go ahead, and if you want to, you could place an apple inside of it like I did over there. Let's go ahead and use a golden apple this time, though. Like that. And then once you reload the game, it will turn darker like this. Next up, we have a spiral trapdoor staircase, but as you can see, I can go right up it, no problem. So go all the way up my trapdoor staircase, and then I can go all the way back down without having hit my head on anything. Very, very simple to make. And you know what? Maybe I'll go with iron this time. So to start things off with your spiral staircase, go ahead and just place it. I like to place down a cobblestone wall, but you know, find the center of your staircase. So this right here is going to be the center of my staircase. And then you're going to start off by placing down a fence post underneath and then place down a trapdoor above it so you go right up it. Then we're going to come right over here to this side, place in yet again another fence post with another trapdoor, and then place a trapdoor off this side of the fence post like that, and do that all the way up. So we're going to come up another block with a fence post, place down a trapdoor, place one right next to it. Come up another block, place down a fence post, place down a trapdoor, and then place another one right next to it, and then yet again so on and so forth. Place another one. So if you want to keep going up and up and up, you absolutely can. So there we go, and now I can go right up my spiral staircase with ease. Next up, I thought this idea would be pretty interesting if you made a Ferris wheel, or maybe if you're making a ski lift, or even a torture device. You can go ahead and trap a villager inside something that's dangling from the sky, and we're going to be using the iron trapdoor, so we're just going to be using that same method that we've been using this entire time. We're just going to need a piston, we're going to need a lever, and we're also going to need a block of some sort. Let's go ahead and just pull out green. That's absolutely fine. And then another part we're going to need for this build. So, you know, go as high off the ground if you want to. If you're putting this into a Ferris wheel, just figure out how you're going to put it into your Ferris wheel or something like that. I felt like it would look really, really good with a Ferris wheel, but I'm just going to come off of here real quickly with a few blocks like that. And now I'm going to place up my 2 iron bars like so. Come on, there we go. And then place in an iron trapdoor upside down. You can use wooden if you want to. I just feel like the iron looks a lot better. And then we're going to come a block underneath it and place down another iron trapdoor right there. And this is where our villager is going to be standing. So now we're going to have to do that whole piston method, pushing everything into place. So the best way to do it is just come a block off the sides of it right here and right here. Place in your iron trapdoors off the sides of them like this. There we go. Break these blocks. We no longer need them there. And now place the blocks to the sides of them like that. Next up, we're going to do the whole piston method where we place a piston next to it facing inwards towards our build. And do that to both of them. So just, I keep getting stuck on trapdoors. Place one here like that. And then we're just going to push them into place. So place in your lever, push it down, and now it'll be like that forever. Do the same thing here. Place it down, push it in, and now it'll be like that forever. We no longer need it over here. And then I guess I'm a little too close to this side. So for this one, let's just go attack it from the side. So we're going to place a block up right here like this. Another one right here like this. Same thing, guys. Place in your iron trapdoors. One here, one here. Place your levers off the sides, and then go ahead and just place your pistons facing inwards towards your iron trapdoor. So place one here, and then go ahead and just flip down your levers. So down and down like that. And there is our iron trapdoors for that side. Perfect. Now it's time to set up the one in the front. So just place a block up right in front of it. Place an iron trapdoor here. delete the block, and then just do the same thing we did over there. Place the block to the side of it instead. Place your lever here, and now what we have to do is just place a piston facing inwards towards this iron trapdoor right here. So let's come out 2 blocks like that, and then place in our piston like that, and then go ahead and flip it down. Perfect. And if you want to, you can go up another one if you really want to. Like I said, if you want to make like a torture device, then obviously, you know, I would put up the whole thing, but I left one open because it kind of looks like a Ferris wheel ride of some sort. And now we just got to do the same thing on this side as well. So come out a block, place in your iron trapdoor, then go ahead and place your block to the side of it like that. Let's come out one more over here as well. Place our piston facing inwards towards the iron trapdoor, and then go ahead and place in your lever, flip it down, and boom. So now what we have to do is just take out a villager egg and place a villager on the inside of it like this. Hold on, you got to go into sneak mode, and boom. And there you go. Now the villager is stuck in there forever. Next up, right underneath our dangling villager, we have a very simple doghouse. So to get started on this is very simple. Just pick out a block of choice that you want. For the bottom, I'm going to be using dark oak planks. Go ahead and break the block and place in your block of choice. Then go around the whole entire side with your wooden trapdoors like that, and then place them all up like so. And then what I like to do also is place one more wooden trapdoor off the top of it. And then we're going to go ahead and take out some item frames and place item frames around the inside like that. And there's a very simple doghouse. Next up, we're going to be building a very simple baby crib. So all we're going to need to do is take out some quartz stairs, face your quartz stair upside down, do the same thing on this side right here, face your quartz stair upside down like this. And then I like to put item frames along the sides of them. One here, one here, one here, and one here. Now, if it's a boy, then obviously you could put blue, or if it's a girl, you can put pink, or you could just put whatever color you want. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and do blue this time. Then go ahead and just go into sneak and or crouch mode and place them off the carpet. Actually, I don't think you have to do that. No, you don't have to go into sneak or crouch mode. Just place them off the carpet like this. There we go, all the way around. And then go ahead and just lift it up. And there is a very simple baby crib. Next up, we have shutters that are opening up. I know I did something similar over there, but I didn't think of this idea until later on when I got up to about 40 some odd builds for these trap doors. Or you can even if you really want to, you can even put them right on the windows themselves and close them up like that if you really want to as well. But we're gonna go ahead and do these half opening shutters right here. So let's go ahead and quickly build the side of our house. There we go. And then we're gonna place in some glass panes, some here and some here. And now all we have to do is just the same trick we've been doing this entire time. So a piston, a lever, and we're also just going to need a block and a trap. So all we have to do is just come blocks off of the glass like this. There we go. Place in our iron trapdoor. Place in our piston facing towards our iron trapdoor like that. And then go ahead and place your lever right here. Flip it down, and that's it. And just do the same thing. Block above it, piston, trapdoor, lever, flip it down. And like I said, if you don't want to use iron, you can also just use wood, and this is going to straight up annoy me if I don't fix it. So let me hold on 1 second. Let me fix this. There we go. And if you want to, you can even just use wood. It's actually a lot easier to get the wood in. You just place the blocks here, flip it up, and then go ahead and just break the block, and there is the wooden version. Next up, we have a very simple overhang for a door, or you can even put it on a camper for an RV. But we're going to go ahead, and I don't need to show you how to put a door in. All you have to do is literally just put in some trap doors upside down off the top area. This would look really good on maybe an RV or a camper like that is stationed. And then go ahead and just come right above it and place in whatever colors you like right above it. So I'm going to go ahead and use some gray carpet and some light gray carpet. Very easy. Next up, we have 2 different types of AC units, one that goes on the side of your house, and then this one right here is for central air. So to build these are quite simple. Just take out some levers and place down 2 levers, make sure they're facing upwards with quartz right above them. Then we're going to take out some wooden trapdoors, face those onto the tops of them, and then place in 2 iron trapdoors on top of those, and that's going to be the AC unit for the side side of the house. And then next up is going to be our central air AC unit. So just place in a block of quartz, place in a wooden trapdoor on top of it with a slab going into the house, so it looks like it's pushing the air into the house like that. Then we're going to go ahead and put some item frames around the entire area and place in iron bars inside those item frames, and there's a very simple central AC unit. And then last up is a very cool one for row 4, and that is a TV that is sticking off the wall. You can put it higher if you would like to. It doesn't have to be this low, but it's very simple. You can either just use the iron trapdoor method, or you can use wooden trapdoors if you would like to. And if you really want to, you can just put levers right behind it and open them as well. But if you have the side of your house right there, then you don't want levers just hanging around on the outside of your house. So I recommend just doing the same thing we've been doing the entire time. Lever. Then we also need a piston. Then we're also going to need our wooden trapdoors and or iron trapdoors. And then we're going to, of course, need a painting for this as well, and a block of some sort. So let's go ahead and take out green. So for this build, just put up a block right here, place in your iron trapdoor, place your piston facing towards it, and then go ahead and send power to it like that. Boop, done. And next up, this is where it's going to get a little weird. To do the other side, we're gonna have to put the block up like this, then place in your iron trap door, break this block and put it over here, because like I said, any power that is sent to the iron trap doors will update and open them. So we have to make sure we don't send power to it with the lever on that side, or else it would have updated it and broke it. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and place a piston facing inwards towards the iron trap door, and then we're just gonna send power to it like that. Boop, there we go. Next, we'll go ahead and take out a painting and get a 1x2 painting. And after trying forever, I finally got the 1x2 painting. So there's a very simple TV. All right, guys, so now it's time to get started up on row 5, and we're going to be starting things off by building this modern street light right here. So to get started with the light, go ahead and break down a block first, and then place down a redstone torch with a stone brick on top of it. Then we're going to place down an iron trapdoor here, an iron trapdoor here, and then we're just going to have to update them really quickly. So place them all down, and then if you really want to, you can go ahead and break this and then just place it back in, and that will update it like so. Next up, we're going to go ahead and place down some cobblestone walls. I like to go 1, 2, 3 blocks up at least. Next up, take out some stone slabs and place in 2 stone slabs, 1 out to the side, and then place in a sea lantern and place your iron trapdoors on top of it like that. And if you want to, you could just leave it like that. It looks absolutely fine. But then if you want to have it go both ways, all you have to do is come out this side and place down yet again another slab, another sea lantern right here, and then place down your iron trapdoors going this way. And now that looks really, really weird. Next up, we have some standalone paintings right here. Maybe if you have an art gallery or something like that and you want your painting just to stand up on its own, you can easily place in some trapdoors, or you can also use it for lighting like down here. So basically, we're just going to be doing the trick again. Just place down a block, place down your iron trapdoor, place down a piston, face in a lever right here, and flip it down, pushing it over to place. Do the same thing right above it. Block here, lever, piston, trapdoor, and then go ahead and flip it down. Boom, done. And then go ahead and break all of this, no longer needed. And then go ahead and just place your painting right off of it, preferably however big you made it. You know, if you made it a 2x2, you can do that, a 4x4, whatever you want to do. And then just try to get a 2-high one if you did the same one I did right here. And then, of course, if you want some lighting underneath it and you do another method, you can go ahead and just take out, let's say, any sort of lighting source. So I'm just going to use a redstone lamp and some block of redstone. I'm going to dig down 3. 1, 2, 3. Place my redstone block, place my lamp, and then go ahead and just place an iron trapdoor or wooden trapdoor below it, and that makes some nice lighting. Next up, we're going to be building this nice white PVC fence using the same method we've been doing this entire time, but this is probably my favorite one out of them all. This definitely takes the cake for being my favorite one. So to start off by doing the bottom one first, we're just going to dig down 2 blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make it as long as you want. It really doesn't matter. You know, just keep going on and on and on. You can easily do that. And then just place in your iron trapdoors right above it where your redstone torches are. And now all we have to do is the same thing we've been doing this entire time. We're going to go ahead and just place up a block, place down our iron trapdoor, place down our piston, and then also place down a lever on this side, flip it down, and then just keep doing it. Place another one, flip it down, place down another one, flip it down, so on and so forth until you get to 12, and then you got to move a little bit more over. But that's a very simple way of making a white PVC fence. And now you can place whatever you want down here. You don't have to place anything if you want, but you can go ahead and decorate however you like on this side if you want to. You know, you can take out spruce doors and even, you know, just place down spruce doors. See, look, oh, there's a different color. You can use any color of door you want on this side. So let's say I wanted to use a birch door. I could place down birch doors behind it and make another different colored fence right back here. There's so much possibilities you can do with this fence. Or you could do like I did right over there, is just take out some jungle leaves or pretty much any leaves and just place it right behind it. I think the leaves probably look the absolute best out of everything, but there's a nice easy white PVC fence. So to build this one, all we need is 2 stone slabs, then 2 iron trapdoors right next to each other, and then just take out some white carpet and place white carpet right along all of it for your diving board. And then underneath it, we have another one. You can make a drain out of trapdoors. So any sort of water, so maybe you want to drain inside your shower stall, your pool, your bathtub, you can easily make a good looking drain with an iron trapdoor. So let's go ahead and just break down one layer, and I'm going to go ahead and just add in water real quickly. So here we go. Add in some water. There we go. And then let's go ahead and just, you know what, let's just leave it like that. And then, no, I'll dig down one more. I have to dig down one more. And then go ahead and just place a trapdoor upside down. And what is that block doing there? That is going to annoy me, even though I'll never see it again. And there's just a very easy drain. Next up, thanks to the new update, now that we have end rods and we are finally able to place trapdoors where we want, we can now make some sort of valve, so, you know, turn on and off water coming out of the floor, or now we can even do it from the side with the end rods looking like that. So these are very easy to do. You know, just take out an end rod and then go ahead and just place a trapdoor on top of it, and that could be a valve right there for the floor, or you could do now a wall valve thanks to the end rods and place. Let's go ahead and just do the same thing I did over there. Stone brick, end rod, and then place your trapdoor off the side of it. Of course, you know, if you place the trapdoor instead of a wooden trapdoor, we're going to go ahead and do that piston method by taking out a piston, a lever, and we already have a block out. So now all we have to do is this, place a block up, place our trapdoor, place our lever. I know this is very tedious doing it like this, but it's the only way I think you could do it. I've never seen any other way of doing it. I've never even seen anyone ever do this before. So there is some easy valves. Next up, we have a popcorn machine right here. So to get things started off with our popcorn machine, just dig down 2 blocks and place in 2 trapdoors. Next up, we're also going to need some armor stands. So take out some armor stands and place an armor stand right on top of this trapdoor right here. And then place another armor stand right next to this one right here. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out some golden helmets. So take out some golden helmets because that looks like popcorn. And then place it right on top of them. Next up, come up a block right above them. So I'm going to need an actual block here for this part. Come up a block right above them like this. There we go. Place in 2 of them. And then place in a cobblestone wall off one of the sides. It doesn't matter. Place in another armor stand with a golden helmet on top of it. And now what we have to do is just send power to a piston, pushing that armor stand into the cobblestone wall. Let's go like that. Take out this redstone block and then send power to it like that. And then go ahead and break these blocks, letting it fall into place like that. Now we can go remove all this and this right here. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take out some glowstone, place glowstone right above it. We're going to be pushing that down into those armor stands. And then what I also like to do is just place in my yellow stained glass like that. And then place down 2 pistons facing downwards into it to send power to them. So 1, 2. And now go ahead and just send power to them. Place down another row of blocks, send power to them until the popcorn's inside the popcorn machine. Then we're going to go ahead and take out some stone slabs, place 2 stone slabs on top of it. And then I also like to place in red stained clay blocks right behind it. So red hardened clay, and then place your red hardened clay right behind it like that and like that. So that will be the back of the popcorn machine. And now to not see this glowstone, just go ahead and take out some paintings and place paintings around it. I usually like to get a 1x2 painting at the front. So please get, let me go ahead and put that there. Let me get a 1x2 painting, please, at the front. There we go. And then we can go ahead and do a 1x2 paint. Oh, perfect. 1x2 painting there and a 1x2 painting right here as well. Next up, we have a very simple cat litter box, and I decided to train a cat just so you could see that it is a cat litter box right here. It can be very tedious sometimes to build this thing, but it looks really, really good. And you know what? We're also going to need some pistons for this build as well. So to get things started off with this one, we're going to go ahead and just break down 2 blocks. We're going to be doing the falling sand glitch, and then we're going to place down 2 fence posts right here. Then we're going to come up a block and drop 2 pieces of sand on top of it like that. Next up, take out your trapdoors and place 2 trapdoors down, and then place 2 pistons facing inwards towards them, and then go ahead and send power to those pistons like this. Boop, there we go. Next up, what we're going to do is take out some signs and place signs right around the sides of your trapdoor. Hopefully, it's not as tedious for me this time around. It's definitely going to be. As you can see right here, we can't place it down because the sand's in the way. So we're going to have to move them with pistons, and this is where it's going to get a little bit tedious. So we're going to go ahead and break these blocks out. We're going to go ahead and place in 2 pistons like this facing inwards towards that sand, and you're going to have to be quick. You're going to have to push them in and then take out your signs and place your signs in. So make sure your redstone block is next to it. So basically get into crouch and or sneak mode. So crouch or sneak mode, and then place in your redstone block, turn to this real quickly and place down one of your signs. So boom, take out your signs and place it in as fast as possible, guys, or else see, now it won't let me do it. You have to do it as fast as possible. So take that away. Don't worry, it'll go back. That's just a glitch. There we go. And now come to this side, go into sneak or crouch mode, place this down, turn to here real quickly, place in your sign, and boom, you are done. Don't worry, that is a glitch. It'll go back and boop, boop. And now to place in your blocks back here, all you have to do is come out one more, place in your pistons, place in your blocks of choice, and then just push them into place, and there is your cat litter box. And now last but not least, for number 50 is a very simple drum set. So pick a color out that you want, just place it down, place an item frame off the side of it, place down 2 fence posts on both sides. You could choose this color as well. And then we're going to take out some gold light pressure plates and place those right on top of both of these. Come right to the backhand side, place down a slab here, and then 2 slabs upside down, and then go ahead and take out some iron trapdoors and place them all around the entire thing, and then place a wooden trapdoor right back here, and there is your very easy drum set. And there you guys have it. There is all 50 of the trapdoor decorations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.